Badam. Twick, what's going on? It's T-Wick. T-Wick, Twick. Twick, Twick, the T-Wick. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody today? We got your standards. We got some go throughable singles. What's going on? Not much. It's friggin' freezing in my office. Other than that, my fingers are cold. My fingers are super cold. Otherwise, not a whole lot. Oh no, I can still hot hands it. Shatterglass foil transformer, I do not. Actually, all of the transformers I have went off for grading. What's the breaking news? I don't know. What's the breaking news? The Thoughtseize? The foil Thoughtseize most certainly is. I have these singles we can go through. This is a no loose pull box that I can run. That is so obviously you guys know how this thing works. No lose. You bid as much as you want. There are cards in here. Last card at the back is a foil Bloodletter of Aclazotz. And then, oh yeah. Well, so the two in here are Force of Vigor and Thoughtseize. I think those are the only two in here. Ketramos, River Pirate Verge, Farewell, Kindred. I think those are the only two posters in here, but I have more. I have more of the posters. Actually, I have a handful right over here if you're looking for any of them particularly. This is just bulk I have to go through. Murder, which I do have in foil as well. Decisive Denial, Fierce Retribution. I like opening OTJ. Or Murder in foil. Murder. I got a whole bunch of murders. I think that's all that's going to be in this stack. You need multiple? Okay. Say less. Please don't cut up the expensive ones. Proxy the expensive ones. And then cut those up. Alright, let me put something on so we have some noise in the background. Give me 1 second. I'm going to run one of these just in case somebody wants to get in on the no-lose box.
So do you just enjoy saying
do it 30 seconds, sudden death. It's a $2 start. You bid as much as you want. We go until you get your money back or more. If anybody wants to go in on that, give me 1 second. I'll get some more.
Scares animals away too, probably.
What would someone yell if they were breaking a rock apart?
You should have eye protection.
I do.
Yep. Wait, maybe I should have eye protection.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. You get a little wood chip in your eye?
Am I having glasses?
Be careful, man.
I don't even know if I can,
Okay. let me catch up on chat here. What do we got?
Yes, you're right. Don't tell anybody.
Yep.
I'll be back. Okay.
No pest control yet. One-legged pigeon. I've been trying, but I have not hit pest control yet in the foil borderless.
Well, I saw him in the mid base.
Scanning. He saw him scan. Now, between me and Simon, is this just a guess?
I fight you for them, Dad guy.
It's thick now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why don't they think on it? Because Thick always does this.
This one,
Damn it, you vote for.
Sandstorm Salvager in the borderless is the next card in the topper. Definitely need borderless foil surveils, borderless foil MH3 fetches, trickiest foil pest. So I've been on the lookout for stuff for you. I haven't gotten any of that stuff in yet. Unfortunately, I've been focused on vintage. So, like Rustic Tutor, Dark Rituals, Kildorian Knight. Like, I've been focused on getting older stuff. So, something coming from that.
Yep, hold still. Hold still. Hold still. You drop like a drum.
Yeah.
Burn.
By Sandstorm, got you, Diesel. So we'll put Sandstorm over here. And the nice part, guess what, guys? I actually have everything priced this time. What I wanted to do, so these are my bulk boxes.
Oh, wait, your name's
I have tons of posters, guys. Tons. I wouldn't be actually. I wouldn't be. Well, no, because that's a. So what I'm gonna do is give me a second, and I'll just set aside a whole bunch of these posters. Oh damn! I got all kinds of fun stuff over here.
Take off your shirt.
But I opened a lot of OTJ.
Spotlights on you.
Yep. I want to see the nipples. Come on.
So that you would have to, if Dad Guy is okay, because I only have one of those. If Dad Guy is okay with giving that up, I can put it in your pile.
Thank you.
But he did ask me to pile it first.
Figure out how to sell that thing by now?
I don't think he does. I bet.
I'm pretty sure it is.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, there you go. Open it up. There you go. All right, good luck, guys.
Thank you. Fun for your job.
Probably not.
Okay, I pop it over here. I know that Dad Guy, you said you were doing art with him, and I know Dad Guy does some awesome art stuff, guys. If you don't know, I'm sure you do. Because he's very popular. Oh, Green Dragon, I love that card. Sorry. ADHD. But 3D boxes, that's gonna be dope. So let's see how many duplicates we can find for you real quick. I just have the one box, so... What the hell is that from? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It would actually be pretty cool if we could do a couple of the regulars and then some foils for the top for you. I was not joking when I said I had a billion of these.
This unicorn is pretty damn awesome for gathering narcoberries. Come over here and, chew on grass.
Okay.
Wait, what is that? Oh, sorry, that was you. It's like I see a black wolf. I don't know what it is.
Take the cube. He was afraid. Is there anything particular you would
I know people like to upgrade their decks, so I always keep borderless.
Yeah, it could be.
So let's focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, like knocking out this sheep.
I always keep like borderless and the commons and uncommons and borderless because people like to upgrade, regardless of if it's just Prince Emerald of the Fair or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, somebody always wants one, and I like being able to have that.
I'm sure it's
I got a million Mirkwood bats. If anybody needs Mirkwood bats,
It's fun to watch.
Well, take the cube. You need the meat, right? All we gotta do is cruise in the big rig.
Need like a big rig song to sing. What's a big rig song?
I don't know. Driving around in my big rig. Driving around in my big old rig. I'm hitting the road and I'm getting real drunk and I'm driving around in my big rig.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I just talking shit.
Okay. I thought you'd sing a song.
What the hell is this guy doing? Get the fuck out of the way!
all right. And Danny, we got you in there for $5. We're gonna do that in 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'm almost done with this box. You know.
We're on the wrong side of the road. How'd that song go again? Driving around in my. Can't we sing a song we both know?
What's a good trucking song? My head goes to eastbound and down, but I think I only know that one part.
Which part?
The eastbound and down. I don't even know I just know the eastbound and down
That's
part.
it. Yeah. Eastbound and down.
Rolling something trucking.
That big body did it.
I really need to add more trucking songs to my repertoire. I don't know any.
Do you know Echo Echo one day?
Oh wait, what about Convoy?
How'd that go?
We got a big old convoy rocking through the night. Yeah, we got a big old convoy. Ain't she a beautiful sight? Come on and join the fucking convoy. Those who'll get my fucking way. Good roll this big ass convoy. Cross the USA. Convoy. That song.
How was that not the first one that came to your mind?
I don't know. The eastbound and down came to my mind first. Cat, fucker.
Here we go.
All right. That should be it.
I got my fort in honor of Mexico.
Might not be it, but
Mexico.
that's gonna be all I'm going through right now. Cause
Spanish lady or a Mexican lady. Yeah.
I did. My first person I've met that didn't speak English, only
in the
Spanish.
spicy box of singles, I got you. We're gonna go through in a second, bro. I've got like 30 of these with just select cards. We went through the retros, tokens, full art lands, blah blah blah. We've gone through some of them. So every once in a while, I got to break them out and pull some of the stuff that people are looking for. Make sure I don't have any rares. Bulk rare effect
One
here.
thing after another in this place. We're gonna overcome it like we always do. Yeah, but we need a wolf pack. With as many wolves here, I'm thinking 10, 20 maybe. Ton of wolves. Nothing can touch us. Maybe even a panther. That panther right there. All right, I see him. Yeah, come over
Nah, not
here.
really.
Yeah, sit down there, act like a pussy. You climb up here.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I see you too. Yeah, how?
FOS, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. Let's do a gibby, guys. Let's pop one up. How'd everything go? Hopefully you had an awesome stream. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate it. Oh no, why did it do that? Stop.
Yeah, take a shit. You deserve it. Look at that throw. Look at you. You look very relaxed, baby.
FOS is awesome, dude.
Oh, take it easy today. I like
If you guys are not following FOS, please do.
I think this is going to be your favorite place you've ever lived because you're going to live the life of relaxation.
Made a wall. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be a mooch. Full on mooch in this game. We'll just relax.
Need more wood? Way back.
Oh, whoa. What, there's a bunch of it right there.
Oh, I just grabbed this?
Yeah.
All right, bam. All right. Product actions. Start giveaway. Let's do it.
It's like that's a stack of 50.
Give me this.
Yes, you may.
You had too much in your inventory. Did you get it?
Market on these to 25. Call it 22.
What's up? Why are you laughing so much? What's up? That's watching Dave struggle.
Awesome sauce, Diesel Queen. And Denny. Actually, let me do Denny's real quick before, so that way.
You could just chill out. Why? Why is he being a dick about it? That's my
Hold on, let me put this in the buy it now.
we'll be able to start building some shit. Lincoln. Good. Now, roof, right? That do it? Roof. Yep. Yes.
22.
Why you laughing? What's wrong? Keep doing it.
All right, Diesel, it is under your name in the buy it now.
Okay, that looks really good.
And let's do. All right, so we got to go to 5. Let's see what we got here. Xavier Saul, that's 2.
I got some ramps and stuff. You gonna watch my back?
I'm gonna try.
Woo,
to. King of
woo.
the Hundred now. I got three little
Unmasked is 3. That's 5. Let's give you one more. Mordecai and then that's 6.
Triceratops. Think maybe I can lead the bitch away?
Maybe. I'm gonna try to run around. Be careful.
Okay, yeah, you run around.
And that's Denny.
Oh, I see him. All right, sit still. We're gonna get
Got you off to the side here.
Here comes that Triceratops. I don't know how this is gonna fare.
You just run away. Come on, Sam.
Okay, I'm running.
Careful.
I'm being careful. You be careful.
Your raptors are fighting it.
Diesel.
Kick its ass.
Go help them.
Bam. Denny, I got you. Off to the side. I'm going to run another one of those while we thumb through some stuff here. Let's go. Next one going up. 30-second sudden death. $2 start. No loose pull box. You bid. We go in. There's tons of stuff in there. Dad guy. That's a lot. They're going to be claimed. M Niced. It looks like minced. Every time I see it, it looks like minced, but it's M Niced. Yeah, I told you I had a lot of them.
I'm gonna blame Neebs on that one. Yep. Gotta lose the cops, right?
Oh. We got a big old convoy.
Pay attention.
But it's not my fault. Who put
All
it
right.
there?
Trees. Now, there's a lot of the cards in here are in that $3 to $5 range, so there's a very good chance that you only get one. March of the World Ooze. That is 3. You know what? I'll give you one more. Assassin's Trophy. 5 for $3. Gotta love that.
You done, I'm
The cards inside this box, no card is less than $1. No card is less than $1. Legitimately, not, if it's 98 cents, I do not round up. It's got to be $1 or more. If it's like $2.78, I do round to $3. If it's $1.98, I do round to $2. But I do not round up if it's under $1. I don't like that stuff because then people put like 40-cent cards in here and round them up to $1. But there are a lot that are between that $3 to $5 mark. Inside this box. These go anywhere from $1 to $6. Then the top loaders are typically going to be anywhere from $8 to $40. So as you go through, there is plenty of heat inside here, guys. Let's thumb through some. Singles. So we have Teferi, River Pyre Verge. And the numbers down in here are the current market price of the card. So, Ketramos in the foil. If you want to get fancy on a Ketramos, I do have this in the buy it now. Ashley taking the givey. Ashley, let me know. Ripper Ship. I do have this down in the buy it now. I have it at 150, which is current market. I'm open to offers. River Pyre, Sob Sunnin, Farewell, Blasphemous Edict, Kindred Dominance, Awaken in the Woods. Mike, welcome. We'll run another one of these while we're doing this. Preordain. Tortured Existence. The auction, by the way, guys, is for the no lose box, not for anything on this, not for anything I'm holding. Doubling Season. Sneak Attack. Mystic Remora. Necroduality. Back to Basics. Chivalric Alliance. Exploration. Exquisite Blood. Authority of the Consuls. Virtue of Persistence.
I need you to get my back, but certainly don't catch me on fire.
Alright, 3. Ready?
Not that I'm stereotyping your kind, but
Gristlebrand. Right off the bat.
let's see what we got here.
3 going back to you. And nice. It's a great card.
Oh shit.
Run another one. War Leader's Call. Contamination. Manamorphose. Desynchronization. Pact of Negation. Brain Freeze. Sink into Stupor. Entomb. Get Lost. Counterspell. Entomb.
Lanners.
Counterspell. Get Lost. Boommobile. That's a great card. Unwinding Clock.
I shot towards him just
Excalibur. Paradise Mantle.
A little scared.
Really pretty card. Welcome in, welcome in. Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Sword of Wealth and Power.
Really?
Thornbite Staff. Cabal Coffers.
scratch. Just a little one.
Oh, crap. Sorry, Simon. That was probably overboard. Oops.
Coffers? Yes, you can.
Don't kill my buddy Simon, you son of a bitch.
That's nice. See an easy kill.
Shall we? Do it. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
No worries.
Oh, they can stand me. All right, get down. All right. We got our bags.
Denise.
Carnosaur over there, Dick. Get that. Yep, don't go that way. What about this way? Over here.
Denise Voss. Purples and Forest. Boseju. Flood Farm. Reflecting Pool. Bountiful Promenade. Wastewood Verge.
What is that?
Uwu Guru.
Okay.
Bleachbone Verge. Boseju.
Oh, I think they just
Might as well put this together. River Pyre Verge. Shattered Sanctum. Bleachbone. Stormcarved Coast. Zeatora's Proving Ground. Morphic Pool. Reflecting. Elegant Parlor. Underground Mortuary. Undercity Sewers.
Damn hyenas. Stuff. Alright, where's my stuff? It's up here somewhere. Aha, it's
They
in 3.
don't last long. That's the problem. Inditha Triome. Edward Kenway. Gingittaxis. Snapcaster. Alesha Mana.
Female.
Galta Stampede Tyrant. Dryad. Thrasios. Odratok. Galta. Thasia. Takio. Grand Abolisher. Stridehanger Automaton. Lyra Dawnbringer. Oren Frostfang.
Attack, you little son of a bitch. This actually could kill these little railings.
Adakar Wastes. Reflecting Pool. Mondrak. Hermit Druid. Roaming Throne. Sakashima Student. Yoshimaru. Karlach. Pitiless Plunderer.
Thank you.
Comet in the foil. Aragorn in the foil scroll. Lita. Yes, we are claiming. Plunder is not foil.
Careful out there, kid.
I got your back. I got your back. Here.
Lita.
Back to camp, boy.
Thank you, boy.
Kalia.
Does it not slowly creep back, or do I need to like feed myself for it to go up?
Dropkick Bomber.
You're not gonna die.
Plagon.
But you're gonna have more health.
Bloodthirsty Conqueror
Okay,
in the
I have
foil.
no food,
Fear of
so
Missing
I'll
Out.
just wait to die.
And both regular and foil.
You won't die. What did I just say? No. I heard your words, you fucktard. Okay? Listen to me. Because you're like, oh, I'll wait here to die because if I get hit by a fucking
Any hired claws? Not that I know of, no. Ezio Auditore.
Oh,
Screaming Nemesis.
thank
Crater
God.
Hoof.
See what I mean?
Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Terror of the Peaks. And 2 flavors. Another Mondrak. Another Ketramose. Nemesis. Gotcha.
Not like having a friend that just.
Mimeoplasm.
Right?
Really a weird looking card. Resplendent Angel.
Cool.
Ancient Green Warden. Scrawling Crawler. P-Mime. What are you saying? What are you saying? Bad guy?
Yeah. So much safer now. I know. Hold on, we got some up ahead. All right. Is that one of? That's one of those moles. Is that what that is? I think so. It's hard to tell.
I got you. I set it off to the side. We'll figure that out.
All right.
Urza, I think Dad Guy got that in first, as long as it, even though he did have a stroke while saying it, it's all good. Gandalf the White, Tiamat, which this thing has gone up like crazy. Atsushi. He's doing his best. Sphinx of the Second Son, Wandering Emperor, Chandra, Teferi. Oh, I had 2 of those. Chandra. Got you. Ren and 7 and Wandering Emperor. This is actually a really pretty card. That's good for ninjas and samurais. I know I'm a pretty card. I'm a sexy, sexy card. You guys, here's why. I'll show you guys why we don't have face cam on today. We don't have face cam on because my hair is a mess. Like, just all sorts of a mess. It's actually not that bad, I guess. But the beard, the beard's not bad either, I guess. No. Okay, maybe I'll leave the face cam on. Well, there's really no space for it in here.
I think you're looking at me. The lightning in the background.
There's really no
Yeah,
space. Why am I trying to click it on the wrong?
I want to get up to those hills behind you.
I'm gonna go like right down here. Go right down here. Seedborn Mew. Ooh. Oh. Let's take a peek.
You are, I don't feel like you want me to get up there, do you?
I'll actually,
I don't
full
care.
screen that.
I'll
Hey.
sit up there.
Thank you.
Challenge,
Seedborn. Hold on.
That was weird. Okay, go on this way. Stupid damn monkeys. Ain't you me? Come on.
I don't believe so. I don't believe so. I didn't see one on my list. Ren and Scrawling Crawler. Give me 1 second. Ren, I have 5 on. Scrawling,
Keep swinging, buddy. Keep swinging.
8. So it would be 11 for both.
Have a drink.
11 on the power.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm going to set those off to the side for a second because I'm going to move these. Did we ever? Who was it? I want to say it was Ashley or something like that. Gigahertz, what's going on? The winner of the Givey. Did we ever denote buy it, rip it or ship it?
Come on, buddy. Come on, you're not out of this yet.
Ashley, yeah, Ashley, rippy or shippy on the Givey. If there's no answer, it does get ripped because we want the content. And I will throw up.
It's your break.
Nice.
Let's do this, bitch. I feel like you've done before. You are meant
I'll
to
take
play
them if
off.
they don't want them. The Ren and 7 and the Scrawling.
All right, pick yourself up. Come on, pick yourself back up.
I haven't heard anything back, so I'm going to pop them in your pile.
Come on. He's coming up. Yeah, you got it. Come on, buddy.
I think that's it.
Um,
About the Griffins. Yep.
all right, nothing. Okay, I'm going to run another one of these while I rip this. No loose toolbox. $2 start. This was the Givey for Ashley. We'll rip it for the squad for the content. Winter. Forest. Crash and burn. Look at that. Couldn't even answer, and you got a free Ketramos. Perilous snail.
Yeah. Who he's talking about? Yeah, I guess why not? Yo, he's talking about 10 Mile. That's you, sir.
If
Damn.
Champ actually does this, though, survives it. That's a big
Fox going in.
Clean slate with Champ. Stop giving him shit.
Okay. Well, hey, the sun's coming up. You
Yeah.
gonna do it?
Yeah, I guess so. I was gonna wait for it.
I mean,
to get
hey.
lighter, but yeah, may as well go ahead and make the journey. Got a whip, got a grapple, got a griffin. Got a nay-nay. You ready, Astro?
Got a nay-nay. All right. Finger cold. Okay. 4. Swords to Plowshares. That's 1. Soken's-On. Foil. That's 3.
Wait a minute, throw. What? I just had a vision.
Oh, and High Fate Trickster in the borderless. That is 6. 6 for 4.
And the goddess spoke to me and said, hey, you should make it a little deeper so when they fall down the hole, the zombies get hurt and then either easier to kill them. Yeah, my wife told me to go
6 for 4. Foximus.
dig more. Down. Okay, deeper.
GG's. There's a Sword of Forge in here. There's an Abhorrent Oculus in here. There's Spire Garden. There is an Entomb towards the back. Then there's Bloodletter at the very end if we get through it. Yes, we can. We can go through the land pile.
That's a great face. It's a great face. It's a great rock.
I'm gonna go through them all again. Set you off to the side. Oh, fingers. Infinity Lands. I think I'm down to a handful.
Snigma Man?
Yeah, I'm down to a handful. That.
Why wouldn't you?
2 mountains.
Maybe too heavy.
3 mountains. A foil mountain. A Cosmos swamp. Plains.
Did you turn up
Another swamp. Plains. Pigeon.
saw that?
Mountain and swamp. The foils. I knew that. I just happened to have those sitting right there too. That was a good ask. All right, let's go back through these guys. All right, Shattered Sanctum, Bleachbone Verge, Stormcarved Coast, Zatora's Proving Grounds, Shattered Morphic Pool, Verge, Bleachbone. Yes. Reflecting Pool, Elegant Parlor, Underground Mortuary, Undercity Sewers, War Leader's Call, Contamination, Manamorphose,
Okay.
Mortuary,
Kick him in the balls. All right, there's a button here.
and Sewers.
Like a door. It's just it's a time thing, isn't it? I gotta hit him on
Contamination, Manamorphose, Desynchronization, Pact of Negation, Brain Freeze, Sink into Stupor, Get Lost, times 2. Counterspell. I love this counterspell. The Future Sight. It's really dope. Get Lost, Boom Mobile, Unwinding Clock. Excalibur, Sword of Eden, Paradise Mantle, Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Sword of Wealth and Power, Thornbite Staff, Cabal Coffers, Preordain, Tortured Existence, Doubling Season, Sneak Attack, Mystic Remora, Necro Duality, Back to Basics, Chivalric Alliance, Exploration,
I discovered the ale slump. Very good. You named it that? No, I just walked across the
Desynchronization, yes. The Cabal is the the Mystery Booster 2 white border.
It's almost as if it knew that you were playing. I'm giggling at this point. Like I'm playing, I'm having a good time.
It's a very, very cool card. Where did... And yes, I did see the desynchronization.
Oh, you can.
Desynchronization and the Etched. Such a great card.
For some reason.
Over here. Yeah. Hello there.
I mean,
Yeah, Gimp, this is the lady I was talking about.
no, I'm just kidding.
What's a gimp? A gimp is someone that I think derives sexual pleasure from being
Exquisite Blood,
Oh, is that what a Gimp is?
Authority of the Consoles, Virtue of Persistence,
Okay.
Teferi,
Welcome to,
River
Gimp.
Pyre Verge,
What you know about Gimp?
Ketramos in the foil,
I appreciate
River
that.
Pyre in the foil. Let's put those next to each other. Sob Sunan, Farewell,
That sounds glorious.
Blasphemous Edict, Kindred Dominance, Awaken the Wood.
That was not my idea. Again.
That's what I was just trying to do there. I was trying to awaken the wood.
You lost your house, but you gained a home.
Adakar Wastes,
Yup.
Reflecting Fool, Mondrak,
Yeah, well, at least for now.
Hermit Druid,
For a while, maybe. They can stay
Roaming
alive.
Throne, Sakashima's Student,
This is my
Yoshimaru.
It's tiny.
Might build a deck, a Yoshimaru deck.
It's in here. Glorious master.
Karlach, Pitiless Plunderer, not the foil, Pigeon, Comet, Stellar Pup in the foil, Aragorn, King of Gondor, foil scroll,
This is my Jerboa.
Lita, Mechanical Engineer,
Yes, you shut the fuck up. You shut the
Galia of the Vast. Well, Pigeon has asked me if that one was foil like 3 times already, so I had to make sure. Dropkick Bomber, Qui-Gon, Bloodthirsty Conqueror, Fear of Missing Out, Fear of Missing Out, End of the Triumph. So yeah, I know that I'm gonna have to get more foils on this side. Master Transmuter. What is a Master Transmuter? I don't have one of those. I know I need to pull more foils for this side, because on the other side, the other place I stream, the foils don't actually do well. Edward Kenway, Jinja Taxis,
I was gonna ask if you saw a spider. but
Master
I wanted to
transmuter
look
is an
into you,
artifact.
Because damn, you look really goofy. But anyway,
Is it?
I need a bed. So no. Hi.
Oh, that
Wow,
felt good.
that was easy. Okay. And you have a
Um,
with 2 friends. What happened? That was a good one. There you go. All right. I really hope I'm picking up the wool. Now, did I get everything I need? Think I have 5 wool? Is that enough for a bed? Someone in the it's 5 wool.
sorry. I'm actually looking through I'm looking at my lists here. Oh, if anybody likes Pokemon and wants to Journey Together, I have stuff, by the way. It'll be ship only. I'll ship it first thing tomorrow, though.
It's dumb right now, but I can move it. Okay. I think. Well, actually, I don't know if I can move it, but why are you wiring? It's temporary. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Come on, damn it.
I actually might have one.
What are you doing?
You're gonna have to give me a minute to check through my retro frames, but that would be the only way I had it. Would be retro through Brothers War.
It's daytime. Make sure I know it's daytime now, but I wanted to go ahead and wire this damn thing.
Snapcaster. Let me finish these stacks and then I'll check through. Alesha in the monofoil, Galta, Dryad, Thrasios, Odritok, Galta, Thassa, Takio. It's the Ninja Turtle, man. Come on. Grand Abolisher. Stridehanger Automaton. Lyra Dawnbringer.
Dick escalated, as he always does. I just knocked him out, and that doesn't deserve death. Well, I just gave him good drugs. It's like my friend gave me good drugs, so I killed him. Okay, you may have interpreted that differently. Yeah, but wait a second. So Vic killed you.
I'm going to run another one of these while we're going through here.
Yes. Well,
No lose pull box, guys. It gets spicier and spicier as we get through that box. Well, I mean, all of these are random, but the bigger hits get spicier and spicier as we get through the box. Orin Frostfang, Carpulsan Forest, Besedjus, 2 of them. I'm down to 2. I had 5. Flood Farm Verge, Reflecting Pool,
Can't do it. All right, shut up.
Bountiful Promenade,
We've got video proof.
Ashrock,
I don't see any video proof. Okay,
going in, $2.
Whatever.
Wastewood Verge, Wastewood.
It's out there. Well, it is out there. You killed me for asking a question one time. Yeah, see?
I remember
right
that.
there. Right
Yeah,
there.
I remember this.
And the other one.
You were putting lights down in the middle of the daytime.
Oh.
I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, shut
Wait,
up.
which other one? There's Flood Farm and Bleachbone. Flood.
What if it was me? What if I was the one that he said was you?
Bleachbone Verge,
Now it's me. Is that okay?
River Pyre Verge,
No, I don't recall this.
Ezio,
One time I
Crater Hoof,
act like I was the one that did it.
Overlord of the Hauntwoods,
What'd you do? Well, what did
Terror
you-
of
what
the
did you do?
Peaks,
Oh,
and
yeah,
2
one time,
flavors,
Simon, you were-
Mondrak,
And then Simon said, "What are you doing?" And you shot Simon.
Ketramos,
Oh, is that the right thing?
Resplendent Angel, Ancient Green Warden, Urza, Lord High Artificer, Gandalf the White, Tiamat, Atsushi, Sphinx of the Second Son, Wandering Emperor, Teferi, and Wandering Emperor. Bro, I can't get rid of the Star Wars that I have. I have a whole bunch of cool Star Wars, and I can't find a market for it.
Unappreciated.
Anything else?
Is what sealed? Star Wars? My Star Wars is not.
Sure. Now, Absro, how do you feel right now, sat down by Neves? Whoa, no, not with the, no. Absro, no. What is wrong with you? What are you doing? Stop it. Stop. Absro, stop. Absro, stop.
Sorry, these are football.
Stop.
That is the only one in existence. 225, Gem Mint 10. Only one graded period. That's actually up in the buy it now.
Okay, Neves, this was a bad idea. He's unreasonable and
Something's going on with this stupid brain.
All right, so I want therapy.
Yeah.
I want therapy.
Therapy.
I want therapy.
I don't even have the other ones in here. They're somewhere.
No, is that the robot?
That's crazy. Well, that's one of the reasons I graded so that the Han Solo's running around 150, 175. What's in the? We're gonna go through that right now. Being as it's the only one, I put it up at 1,000. I don't know where the hell it'll go. Would I sell it for 500? Probably. I just
Someone stole my son.
I have a to 50 lightsaber Luke Skywalker. I have a to 99 Hera Syndulla auto.
200 years.
You most certainly can. Let me just go through the cases real quick, and I got you, bro. Sensei's Divining Top, One Ring, Overlord of the Hauntwoods, Edgar Markov in the Showcase foil, Mu Yang Lang in the anime, Enduring Curiosity, Rhystic Study, Ether Spark foil, Vaultborn Tyrant Borderless foil, Balefire Dragon, Misty Rainforest, and Urza Saga. I'm getting a little piece of tracking I'm going to put on the back so I can actually have these standing up here.
Yes, I think it was.
But it's just, I get these cases for like next to nothing. So I wanted to, I get as many as I can and I just put fun cards in them.
There's nothing even fucking remotely close to it.
Guys.
Yeah. All right, so Ashrock,
The beer?
Yeah, it looks like Aunt Jemima.
Croxa, Titan of Deathsmonger. We'll do one more for you. Song of Totentage. 4 for 2. 4 for 2.
Just about.
First time around, usually I'll do an extra one if we're right at your number.
Yeah, no, but I'm done with this slab real quick. Like that? I think so. That'll stop them for now.
That's it.
All right, done. All right, I'm moving out and I'm closing up.
So the prices that you see on the card is market
Yes, sir.
We're in the environment.
as of
If I don't make it.
26 hours ago.
You said it was real the first time. Which one is it?
Ashrock. Got you. All right.
Symphony.
Market is 16 on that. Yeah.
So we can see in the hole because it's dark and Anthony wanted to make a nice stone here for some reason. What? It's around the other side. All right, Anthony. All the torches, all the blocks, all the single ladies,
Okay.
and water.
Water. So I put the 2 waters on the
All right.
end. That's
Mark
work
it.
out and just dump them out.
I stream on here 3 times a week, and I stream on Drip 3 times a week, and then I'm on Twitch doing video games most nights. Market on all of this is 123, and just to recap: Flood Farm, Wastewater Verge, Undercity Sewers, Underground Mortuary, Bleachbone Verge, Renin 7, Scrawling Crawler, Chandra, and Screaming Nemesis. Market's 123. Let's call it 115. Awesome sauce. Let me put that in the buy it now for you.
Yeah. I named my sniper rifle. What's your name? Judge Judy.
Hey, that's a good name for a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Now think the city you're talking about. Yeah. You said you guys had to cross bridges to get there, yeah?
Yeah, well, actually, we had to park the bikes
Cross water. Okay.
on broken bridges.
Right. Oh, look at this place. Oh. Hey, have you been here?
No!
And I do have shipping capped at $6, guys. I usually cap my shipping at $6 unless I'm doing something crazy. All right, that is in the buy it now for you, buddy.
Look at this place.
This is great. Hey,
But we need to pillage.
I mean, we can pillage a little bit. This is a big town.
Well, let's go.
Damn it.
Tonight meaning later on today, or is it nighttime for you?
This is a great.
Because I can always throw it in, like if that's something you want, I can always pop it off to the side, put it in the buy it now in my marketplace, and you can check out later on tonight, tomorrow, whatever you'd like. That's fine.
Tell Neebs about this. Listen, you clean up the grass around here. This place could be great.
Neebs is gonna love this place.
Yeah, we're moving here. After we get bored with where we're at now, that neighborhood, we're moving here. We're moving to the Western town. Oh, look at this. Mama, the sun's coming out.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, what I'll do. Sorry, my knee itches. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just. You said it was the Cabal coffers and both reflecting pools.
Jail? Or is that like a saloon? No, this is. Nick, we should go to the saloon. That's right. You got a cowboy. I got what? Never mind. I got him. And boom.
Okay. All right.
Thing.
For now.
And here for the night?
Yeah. Oh,
So what I'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, I got both reflecting pools.
After
Atsushi Tiamat.
I told you guys not to die. Really simple. Right.
Tomorrow's a new day.
You did it. No dying tomorrow. No dying tomorrow. Back to the thing.
These are Fox and Cells.
One of us did die at all today. Say it.
Hacking. Gotta be.
He's got a big dick.
Okay.
That doesn't. Anyone can be doing a task, right?
Lights are out. All that work. No one appreciates it.
I got the lights.
I got it.
I think somebody just killed Daniel.
Shabam.
Daniel?
Daniel?
Daniel's dead. Thieves.
I didn't do it.
Hey, hello. Don't you're right by me. Don't get me.
Yeah, I know I'm right by you. Is there a Daniel
14,
body this
16,
way?
30. So it would be 25.
I found his corpse.
All right.
It was in the med bay. No, the round
25 for all three.
No.
And what I'll do is I'll put it under your name in my marketplace
Now,
when you get a chance later.
I watched you do that
Check it
thing.
out, and then it'll ship. I'll be able to ship it tomorrow.
I did.
I don't know that it'll go out tomorrow. I'll be able to put the shipping together tomorrow. Because I do have a launch that I have to attend first thing in the morning, but it'll go out no later than Saturday.
That voice that you're doing right now, if I get kicked off this ship, they're going to play that on the news over and over.
And I love the name Squashy Paradise. Or Paradox.
I would kill him just for that Tony.
I would kill Thick for the fact that I think it's him.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm good.
Has anybody in here? Oh, geez, I guess not. Maybe not because it just came out today. I've been playing Atomfall. Guys, that game, if you like, especially if you like survival games, awesome. Hey, no worries. Pigeon, I saw what you said.
I think it's Abstro. Do you think it's Abstro, Neebs?
Yeah, it's absolutely. Wait, it's
Abstro.
Throw me out. I don't give a shit.
I saw you say something. I don't know. No, maybe it wasn't you that said it.
We're gonna take Abstro out. I think it's Abstro.
Alright, throw me out. Neebs.
Oh.
You know what? Since you didn't see my
Oh,
task,
shit. Is it Simon?
could be.
It's
Never
not
mind.
me.
That was something from previous.
Why am I frozen, by the way? How do I,
So, all right, hold on. I'll pause Neebs for a second here. All right, so check it out. Atomfall. Comes out today. I've been playing it for a couple days now. It's not post-apocalyptic, but it is post-apocalyptic, quote unquote, just for that area, essentially, and it's apparently based on a true story. I don't know how far the true story goes, but it's this little town, northern England, in the late 60s. They had a nuclear power plant there. Something goes awry. They wall off that whole area, call it the quarantine zone. Essentially, you wake up, you have no idea how you got in this bunker, how you got into this quarantine zone, or what's going on. this guy in a hazmat suit comes up. He's bleeding out. And he's like, I got to tell you this. Like, how did you get here? Well, I don't know. I got to tell you this before I'm not myself. And so it's like, okay, well, there's obviously mutations of some sort. So he goes through, gives you your little spiel. You do have differences in how you can respond, which obviously lead to how people will view you later on. But it's your typical survival, first-person shooter. You don't have to eat and drink water consistently like you do in some of the others, but it's very Fallout meets I don't know. I like it's Fallout-esque because you have some big robots that they had created, kind of popping around. It's definitely more, even though it's set in the '60s, it's more advanced than what the time frame was. Um, it's great. I mean, I play everything survival. Longest Dark's one of my favorites. 7 Days to Die, Minecraft, obviously. Um, Tarkov, like everything that I can play survival wise, I play. And this thing has just gotten my attention big time. I've sunk a lot of hours into it already. Massive map, a little confusing on where to go at first because you have to get the map system down, but super cool. And yes, there's mutated stuff so far. I have not run into any of the mutated baddies, but it's rough. And they don't give you much of they give you an option where you can play it super easy, or you're really going to get into the shit of it. Like, you're really getting into the thick. All right, Dad Guy, are you still here? We can thumb through some of these. I'm going to run another one of these another one of the pull boxes. Guys, the more you bid, the further we go into the box. We go until we hit your value or more. There is fun stuff in here all over the place. And just to give you an idea how deep the box is, that's how deep the box is. It's a few hundred cards. But we just pull until we get to your value. So if you want to bid $25, we keep pulling until we get to $25 or more in value. And there's nothing in here under $1. So I'm going to go ahead and put that up. I always do it at a $2 start. If you want to do it, by all means. If not, you're not going to hurt my feelings. All right, let's look at some of these, buddy. So I don't know which ones you want, but I have duplicates of like all of them. Fierce Retribution, Decisive Denial, Murder, Terminal Agony, Repulse, Savage Smash, Journey to Nowhere, Terminal Agony, Tyrant Scorn. Yeah, it is on Game Pass, day one. Prices on, like, all of these? You want a price on the whole stock? The whole stack? Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16. Three, five, 6, 7. Oh, $30 for the whole stack? It's 133 cards. And it is a mix of foils, non-foils. Normally, I put these out at like 25 cents a card and then go from there, but at 100, it's 25. Well, hold on. No. Yeah, so normally I would do. Yeah, I got you, bro. I was just saying, normally it would be like closer to $40, but yeah, 30 bucks is fine. I will do that for you. I got them off to the side. All right. And I still have the Mimeoplasm and the Force of Vigor off to the side for you too. Those were more expensive, obviously. The shit is in the box. You know what? Let's do a giveaway. $12. So it'd be 42 for everything. Call it 40, because I love you. You sexy, sexy person, you. Did it start the give? Okay, yes, it started the giveaway. No worries. And I do have, guys, on the slabs that I have in there, in the buy it now. So I've got a loot in there. I've got Cresting Mosasaur. I've got the Archon of Cruelty. That's kind of where I'm at as far as like what market and what, fair value would be for them. I do accept offers on stuff like that, on heavier stuff. So don't ever be afraid to shoot me an offer. I like cheese. What's going on? Retro. Really close to my camera. I wanted to see. It's Brothers War. It's blue. I wanted to see if I had that card. But the only way I would have it would be in retro. I know that. Ooh. Sacred Prayer Rushwood Dryad. Oh, these are older. What the hell? I have like stuff from the 90s in here. Phyrexian Monitor. I'm putting a just a little pull box together for some value. Circle Protection Shadows. Circle Protection Black. Death Charmer. It's gonna be cool. I just wanted to see if I had that card. Nobody told me that the list reprints had the little symbol at the bottom corner. I was sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like, what if they look exactly the same? How the hell do you know? There's the little thing. 97, 2002. Blue. Oh. Heroism. Bam, that's a cool card. Ooh. Bloodstone Cameo. 93 to 2000. Damn. Feast or famine? Ah, I got some fun stuff in here. Lightning Blast. Gorilla Berserkers. What? Where did these come from? Okay. No. Alright, I do not have that card. My apologies. But yeah, I had somebody give me some. So I've been picking up some retro. I had somebody give me some too. But like Dark Ritual, Raised Dead, Retraced Image, Treetop Village, Transcendence, Cabal Ritual, Mortal Kombat, Avatar of Woe, Hidden Gibbons. Great card. This is all gonna be a vintage box of some sort. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. We're gonna figure it out. But then we also have that Ristic Tutor. So pretty. Jess! Another Dark Ritual and a Kaldorian Knight. And I have a couple more fun, not huge, but bigger cards on the way. And then I've got the guy with like a $9,000 collection and like 5 dual lands and stuff like that I'm trying to get convinced. Rip or ship on that Givey, Jess. Rippy! Let's do it. Pilot. Bloodfell Caves. Voyage Home in the foil. Willow Rush Verge. Another great hit. Country Roads. Scrap Compactor. It's 2 Givey packs with 2 good hits. Let's go. Let's effing go. And guys, if you ever get a Givey pack and you don't want your bulk, please let me know. Because it just helps me out. Instead of trying to pack up the bulk. I will always send off the hits. I don't know what those are, so we're not going to go into those. Okay. What would you guys like me to do? You guys want me to... I still have... So I have... Dad guys over here. I still have the desynchronization set off to the side. And I still have Pigeon's cards set off to the side here too. What would you guys like me to thumb through? I can go through bulk rares. I can go through whatever you guys would like. Bulk rares I typically do at about a quarter a piece, by the way. I said one-legged pigeon really has 2 legs. He's just conning everybody. That's what I said. But you didn't have your headphones in, so I guess everybody knows, and you didn't have a chance to defend yourself. So I feel kind of bad about the fact you didn't have a chance to defend yourself. No, I was just saying I still have that stuff off to the side. For you guys. What do you guys want me to thumb through? I will thumb through whatever you guys like. I need to... I'll run another one of these. See? I told you. I told you. Everybody unsubscribe from One-Legged Pigeon. Everybody unsubscribe. Take it away from him. I'm trying to think, because this is. Oh, bro, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. You ever? Okay. Well, first off, I'm a Christian, so I'm already secure in my faith. But whenever that happens, you just answer the door naked, and you're like, "Oh yeah, come on in." They won't stay long. I'll be like, "Yeah, no, I'd be more than happy to talk to you guys. Come on in." Just swinging that thing around the whole time. Oh, duck. Sorry. Gotta hydrate. Y'all are too funny. Y'all are funny. That's why I do this. Cause y'all are funny. Alright. I can thumb back through. I have so much I haven't gone through yet. And I wanted to stick with some of the bigger singles today. And the pull box. What is that? That's more. Yeah, guys, I have boxes of friggin' stuff I have to go through. I have Pokemon if anybody wants Pokemon. And today is shipping day. The problem is, here's the problem. Here's the problem, and I'll show you. Actually, we can use this cam. So the problem is, if you look, all of this, these are all orders that I've done within the last 48 hours. And then all of that back there, that's all stuff that still needs to be gone through. And I have to re-up. I have to re-up singles, guys. People don't want to come off of their Magic singles. It's crazy. First world problems. The random 3 to 10, that's the problem. One-legged pigeon is everybody keeps buying all my 3 to 10 stuff. And outside of the box, actually, Pigeon, then when's your show? I'll bookmark it right now. I was just say that's the hard part. So everything that I'm finding, it's either really expensive collections, which I'm not against, but a lot of those people are the expensive collections. It's like a whole bunch of this type of stuff where I'm picking up Mondrax and Agatha's Soul Cauldrons and Roaming Thrones and things like that, where I'm like, okay, I can have. I mean, I had 5 Besejus at one point, 6 Besejus, like just, and I'm fine with picking that stuff up, but they only move so often. The $1 to $10 stuff is kind of where I love to live, and I use the last of my like $1 to $5, $6 stuff inside here. So there's a whole bunch of cool. I mean, I could dismantle this. I don't have a problem. If you guys want to see what's in there and bid on what's in there, that's fine. And that's, which is not a problem. Don't get me wrong. I feel that Magic cards should go for retail because the playability's there. There's a reason they're at retail. There's a reason there's a value behind it. Unlike Pokemon, where it's a. I mean, come on, Pokemon. The most expensive cards in Pokemon aren't even playable. Like they suck to play. So it's Pokemon. Pokemon is all money based. Nobody gives a damn about art. That Sunbreon looks like straight ass. That is one of the ugliest cards I've ever seen in my damn life. The Umbreon VMAX alt, the Moonbreon, I'll give you that's a cooler card. But I feel the V was a cooler looking card than the VMAX. but it's all monetary based. Now, the Giratina alt art and the Rayquaza alt art, 100%. Art is subjective, but that's the thing. Like, it's not even the art. It's more so everybody loves the EVs, Eevee and Evolutions. Everybody loves Umbreon the most out of the Evolutions. You have a super rare Umbreon card, it's going to be expensive. That's just kind of how it works. It's like with Charizard. All Charizard cards are worth over $1 because it's Charizard. Like, okay. I mean, some of them, in my opinion, I just pulled this the other. Actually, I feel like this is only worth, because trainers always vary. I feel like this is only worth the money it is. It's like a $50 card. I feel it's only that worth that because it's got the Espeon, or the it's not Espeon, that's what the hell? The Floofion, whatever the hell that thing is. But yeah, Charizard, $6. Sylveon, there you go. These, okay, EXs are like a quarter to 50 cents a piece until you get to a Flareon, and then it's $10. Like, come on, for real? Even Dragonite. Dragonite's dope. Not worth anything. I think he's worth $1. Now, these I get because of the art. Like, the art on these are super dope. I actually have a full collection of all the trainer galleries from, like, Cosmic Eclipse forward. Because I love the artwork on the trainer galleries. But when you actually get into it, like, the old school, like, these are really cool. Like, the artwork on these is really nice. These are worth like $1 a piece. They're not worth anything. Well, that one's worth more, but, and that one's worth more. But, like, the old artwork, like, this is the artwork I love. This is the artwork I love. Like, they're super cool. This is the artwork I love. And they're just not worth the money anymore. And Lord knows, I mean, these are all, you gotta find people that play in order to get rid of ace trainers. But, yeah, with Pokemon, man, I don't see it surviving much longer at the pricing that it's at. Now, you want to start talking about stuff like I'm working to grab it, trying to grab it. You want to start talking about stuff like this? This is the rarest, or this is the shortest print Pokemon did. Aquapolis was the shortest print Pokemon did on any set. And this was a trainer deck that you can get any holo from the set out of. And it's sealed. Still sealed. So yeah, these things are like $800-900. That makes sense. I get that. It makes sense because you can pull the biggest holo out of that set out of that box. But with that, I have to take stuff like this. These are Duelist packs, Jaden and Aster, from 1996. And yeah, individually, these packs go for like $30 to $40. These go for like $20 to $30. I'm selling these at $30 a blister. I have every single one of them still left. I haven't sold a single one of them. I mean, it's... I disagree, Dad Guy. Because Pokemon prints 11 billion cards a year. So back when you had base set and base set 2 and jungle and fossil, they printed a fraction of what they're printing now. So the prices stayed valuable. And then they printed even less when you got into stuff like Skyridge, Aquapolis, the first Ed Neo sets. That's why the prices are so high. But if everybody right now is hoarding a sealed product, if they're printing 11 billion cards a year, everybody, all of a sudden you're going to have a flood of product hit the floor, it's just going to go nuts. And, you know, people are going to, basically the value is just not going to be there anymore. But with the stuff, I think it's smarter. Like, if you want to collect things, buy the singles. The hit rates are abysmal right now. If you want to keep it as an investment, I just don't see it. I don't see it lasting long term. I don't think Pokemon does either. Because we're in an area where scalping and secondary market is inflated. Third-party distribution is moving on the inflation and charging their customers more money. No. If you have older stuff, don't. I'd keep the older stuff. But the new stuff, like keeping a box of Fusion Strike or Evolving Skies, isn't going to matter. And eventually they'll hit a cycle where they just reprint, like they'll redo the sets anyway, and it'll drop, kind of like Magic. They redo, you know, you'll have your remastered sets come out, they reprint something, or Foundations, they reprint something, everything else drops. But you have third party that's feeding into it, charging everybody more. Then you have people that are just kind of sick and tired. You have the 20% that want to collect, they want to play. They're sick and tired of paying the money, so they're just like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and just not buy anything right now, or I'm going to get out of the market. Well, then at that point, your demand is gone. So then, and in reality, it's Pokemon. So like this batch of 151 that's out now, that's from 2 years ago. Pokemon didn't reprint anything. That stuff is from 2 years ago. They still had stock left over. They drip it out. So if Pokemon just puts as much product as they can out, you lose your entire secondary market, your entire scalper market. Well, then nobody wants it. It just sits. The 20% that actually want to play or collect will get what they need, and then there's an overabundance of stuff because it's no longer currency. So it's a catch-22, and the problem is the secondary market, that bubble's getting so saturated that it's just going to have to pop. And I feel that this is the year for that. Not that this is a platform I really should be saying all of this on, but I mean, it's just honesty. Well, and the other piece, Pigeon, you're not necessarily wrong. And I'm sure there are some people out there that don't care. Like, that truly don't care. They just want some packs to rip and open and things like that. But the problem is, you'll have people that are like, well, Pokemon just needs to put everything out. Who cares about the value? No. Regardless of where you are with it, you want to know that something has intrinsic value. That's why people don't play Neopets anymore. That's why people don't play MetaZoo anymore. That's why, I mean, the value of it all dropped off, so did the player base. I mean, Neopets is trying to make a strong comeback. But everything is trying to make a comeback because they're trying to capitalize. Any heir apparent. I do. It's, you know what? I'm going to do this. We're going to do this just because we haven't had any big bids on this. Neopoots. I have Neopets decks from 2006. But Dad Guy. So to give you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to just the sheer abundance of one thing. These were all in here, by the way, so you guys are seeing everything that was in there. And no, that is not a foil pest infestation. If you look up the number of graded Moonbreons, somewhere around 13,000 in a 10. If you look up the number of just unlimited base set Charizards, not first edition, just unlimited, somewhere around 400 in a 10. So, and when you look at the that's just the 10s. You look at the overall numbers are pretty dismal with the older sets than they are the newer sets. And it's not because people don't want to, it's not because people don't want to grade them. It's because there's stock ups. I got a couple stock ups in here too. It's because there weren't as many cards. But when you see, I might have one in here. But you see people, ripping these boxes. Well, you don't see them ripping those boxes as much as some of the other stuff, though. Power Conductor, Call of the Ring, Exemplar, Endless Worm, Branching Evolution, Heir Apparents. I know I have one or two in here. Unless I sold them, but I can't think that I did. Oh, there's a Mountain. Surge Foil Mountain. You want that one too? One-legged. Hold on. I'm gonna go back through. I just want to see. Oh, there's an island too. I just want to see. There's Boo. If I can find this Heir Apparent. Yeah, we're gonna go back through all of these. Non-foil. Foil Unstoppable Plan. Foil for the Common Good. I may be out of Heir Apparents. All right, let's go back through. No, there's not going to be an Ancient Copper Dragon in here. All of these that are in the sleeves like this are between $1 and $3. So Court of Embereth, Second Doctor, Restless Reef, Mordecai, Tesseret, Annie Joins Up, Medicant Core, Notion Thief, Restless Cottage, Sorin. Welcome in, guys. If you are coming in just now, we are doing claims, by the way. Leyline Binding, Glamdring, Savitri, Willow Rush Verge, Abyssal Harvester, Sentinel. Yes, you have the desynchronization, yes? Notion Thief market is 6. If that's what you meant, thief-wise. Nice. It is in the buy it now, buddy. Market 7. I popped it up for 5 for you. And what we may do is I may just on a restock just completely there we go. I got you, buddy. I got you. And all of this is going out today, guys. Captivating Vampire, Hawkball, Goose Mother, Salvation Engine, Season of the Bold, Raise the Past, Death Bus, welcome in, Sarkhan, Swiftfoot Boots, Exemplar of Light, Sting, Cephalid Illusionist, Exceptional Growth, Void Slime, Archmage of Runes, Sorcerer Class, Unstoppable Plan, Virtuous Strength, Generous Ent that is a foil scroll. Stock Up, non-foil. Pride of Holclod, Pox, Unstoppable Plan, Shipwreck, Undergrowth Champion, Swiftfoot Boots, Shadow of the Enemy, For the Common Good, Tempt with Vengeance, Den of the Bugbear, Seachrome Coast, Thran Portal, Alesha Who Laughs at Fate, Hive of the Eye Tyrant, Herald of War, Soul Cleaver, Wrath of God, Sea Hunter, Turok, Clown Car, the one skyrocketed with the new set, Rampaging Ferocidon, Voldarian Hexcatcher, Heartless Hitseju, Krenko, Lathriel, Valley Rockcaller, Mirrorbox, Outcast Trailblazer, Swarmyard Massacre, Foil Island from Infinity, Eternal Wanderer, Prismatic Gyroscope, Island in the P Island, Battlefield Forge, Haunted Ridge, Barad Dur, Desolation Twin, Esoteric Duplicator, Cut Down, Silverback Elder, Shivan Reef, Zariel, Arcane Proxy, Devourer of Destiny, Captain Howler, Trumpeting Carnosaur, Balin, Clavenio, Exodore, Basiri, Sovereign, Welcoming Vampire. She's hot. I'm just saying. Captain Howler, Hulklod, Giardia, Bitter Triumph, Tholian Nightmare, Wrath of the Skies, Rush Dread, House Squad Heavy, Stormcarved Coast, Captain Howler, Bow Token, that's the single-sided, Hallstorm Giants, Test of Endurance, Grist, Fevered Suspicion, Gonti, Scholar of New Horizons, On Wings of Gold, Defiler of Vigor, Laboratory Maniac, Salvation Engine, Blind Obedience, Molnar, Flamekin Village, Marin of Clan Nel Toth, House Squad Heavy, Mary Reed, Sorin, Lathis, Swashbuckler, Pyrewood, Contest of Claws, Slime Against Humanity, Acidic Soil, Swiftfoot Boots. Boom, 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 boom. I do not. I actually sold my last Isochron Scepter 2 weeks ago. I have not gotten another. You are most welcome. Thank you for asking. Pandemonium, Ramos Dragon Engine, Fadeaway, Second Harvest, Balefire Liege, Orochi, Soul Reaper, Joraga, Gissa, Exhaustion, Sithis, Darkslick Shores, Tidebinder, Arvindale, Frostmarsh, Loot, Disruptor Flute, Teferi, Leyline Binding, Marcus in the Surge Foil, Angel of Dire Hour, Second Harvest, Power Conduit, Olivia, Lord of the Unreal, Metallic Mimic, Call of the Ring, There and Back Again, Exemplar of Light, Endless Worm, Poljamar, Treebeard, Wrathful Dragon, Vraska, Power Conduit, Takasi is Welcome. Isochron, that's one that I get asked about just consistently. Herald of War, Blind Obedience, Chromatic Lantern, Branching Evolution. But I don't know if I haven't seen anything that it has recently gone through the. I was gonna say that, yeah, usually. Well, I guess that does make sense. Sorry, I'm responding to a work email. Hold on. Jeez, I put my phone down for 10 seconds. Alright, cool. Can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. So now we got one-legged, one-eared pigeon. Ishin, Magnus of the Wheel, Deafening Silence, Dreamroot Cascade, Isu, Medicant Core, Deveri, Kato, Croxa, Arabo, Gideon, Elelia, Tyvar, Skullspore, Baldur's Gate, Born Upon a Wind, Phyrexian Arena, Skull Snatcher, Sauron, Manowar, Bloodgast, Copperline Gorge, Sundown Pass, Desmond Miles. Desmond Miles, Desynchronization, and Murder from that set all look very, very similar. Ghost Vacuum, Sculpting Steel, Caves of Kolius, Woodland Cemetery, Terran Soul Cleaver, Giadia, Blackleaf Cliffs, Indomitable Creativity, Lathis, Desecrate Reality, Harmony in Nature, Kemble, Patriarch, Speed Demon, Mosswood, Turn Timber, Lord Skitter, Full Throttle, Non-Foil Stock Up, Hope of Jirapur, Den of the Bugbear, Sarkhan. All the newspapers? I got you. Chromatic Lantern, Preacher, Gitrog, Waxen Shape Thief, Preacher Schism, Mountain, Rivendell, Muragunda, Cavalier of Dawn, Pyrowood Gearhulk, Winota, Deafening Silence, Tyvar, Full Throttle, House Squad, Sunbillow, Growing Rights, Kato, Stock Up in the Non-Foil, Unnatural Growth, Alesha, Stock Up in the Non-Foil, Gollum, Asylum Visitor, Razorverge Thicket, Mishra's Foundry, Rootcast Apprentice, Momir Vig, Orb of Dragonkind, Transmutation Font, Sithis, Mycotyrant, Nashi, Obscuring Haze, Branchloft, Smuggler, Fiend Artesian, Lion Sash, Legolas, Sentinel, Minsk and Boo, The Celestius, Essence Flux, Galta, Chandra, Crawling Barrens, Haunting Voyage, Battlefield Forge, Exemplar of Light, Enchantress, Nissa, Kari Zev, Creeping Chill, Cold Steel Heart, Counterspell, Arlen, Bled Tithe, Morbid Opportunist, Mirror Box, Abyssal Harvester, Swamp, Gristlebrand, Sarah the Benevolent. That's a really cool card. Hilda, Icing Death, Sulphurous. Maybe that was what you saw. Icing Death. Hullbreak Horror, Pest Infestation, not foil. Titiana Nature's Force, Growing Rights, Cryptolith Right, Contagion Engine, Inspiring Vantage, House Squad Heavy, Great Chain Heist, Thalia. God, she's hot. And Battle of Bywater. That's that box. $5 and $4. Another $8 on there. So you're up to 40. You're up to 47, Dad Guy. On that pile. Just so you know. How about a Dale Earnhardt rookie card? Huh? 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 Eh? Eh? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm warming up my hands a little bit. Because my hands are cold. Desynchronization. Praise hail and praise Dale. Make him overseer of Vault 47. Man, I'm so torn because I've been playing the hell out of Fallout 76, but I have to pause that to play Atomfall, and I really want to play both of them at the same time. Okay. I've actually been I'm trying to pick up. Actually, no, I got this from Hilson, I think. I've been picking up all the regular Pip Boys that I find. I have all the Surge Foil ones, but I am not I'm keeping them off to the side because at some point I'll probably just sell that as a set. But I've been grading a whole bunch of. I'm grading random Magic cards because I want to be able to drip them in as like prizes or things like that, like ceilings or whatever. Like I don't know how it's gonna work on this side. Meemaw, what's going on? Duncan, welcome in. Gare Bears, welcome. But yeah. So that was the no. I mean, guys, you obviously have seen the no lose box. You've seen the stuff that was in there. Help me build this box to where people might want to bid on it. Obviously, that's going to be your regular stuff, which there's plenty of great stuff in there. Not that, it's bad by any means. But then that's what we like to hear, Meemaw. Any further word on prosecution? Why do I see Meemaw dealing with this person in a very, very dangerous way? Like all right, what are we? Okay, I like Bloodletter at the back. 3, 4, 5, 6. I had a Born Oculus in there in the middle. Let's see. Put a Sink into Stupor in there instead. Get Lost. Or should I put a Boseiju in the back? I mean, it's green specific, but... Or I could put an Ezio in the back. Or a Mondrak. Just want to put some value in here. No, I like... That one's prettier. Splammy, what's going on? Put a Galta in there. Alright, so let's put a Born Oculus in the middle. Wandering Emperor. Sphinx. Galta. Bam. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's really messed up. That's a really messed up situation. Well, so Dad Guy, how do you do no lose auto box? That's the big question because it automatically does a pull. Dad Guy. Dad Guy. It's too quiet in here. Okay. Well, and see, that's the other thing that I wouldn't mind doing. But again, I focus so much on the other side that I don't really know TOS wise what's okay and what's not over here. I mean, we could do that right now. I literally could throw together some singles with a big one, and then sell them off. So I like that, but wouldn't that technically be cascading? Which is against TOS. Because like I used to have a wheel where one of the prizes was, and I know we don't do floors, ceilings, blah 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 anymore, but let's just use this as an example. One of the prizes of the floor, or not the floor, one of the mid prizes was like 4 pulls from a box, and the box was, you were going to get at least like $15 worth of value out of it, or 16, whatever it was. So it was a mid prize, but they were like, nope, you can't do that because it cascades to another game, or it cascades to another box. You can't cascade to something else. I don't know if that would be held in the same regard, because technically you're not cascading, you're just giving value, adding value back. I don't know how they would do that, or how they would view that. That's not a bad idea. Pigeon, there is going to be something in the buy it now with your name on it and a value. It's just me keeping track of where we are price wise for your stuff, because it makes it easier. I'm trying to think if I have anything else. I mean, outside of doing like sealed or breaks or something like that, we're kind of tapped for right this second. But I also do have a meeting today.
Noob.
All right. No, I do have a meeting later. Jay, what's going on, guys? If you guys want me to thumb through anything, please let me know. We've got stacks, or we have a stack, and we do have the fancy stack in the back. And then we also have the no lose pull box. I'm gonna run the no lose pull box once. $2 start. You bid as much as you want. Specific sets. I mean, I can thumb through what I've got up here. I've been pretty well tapped. It's been rough trying to. Everybody, I have no problems finding Pokemon inventory. I've been having a rough time finding more Magic the Gathering inventory that's not retro. On the singles side, at least locally. So I've branched out, but I can thumb through what I've got up here if you want. It's been rough, bro. Like I have, if I want to get a hold of, let's say, dual lands right now, I've got 15 people I can get dual lands from all day long in anywhere from near mint to thrown through the washing machine. If I want to get a hold of, like I was just saying earlier, as I'm going through and I'm picking up these collections, it's all big stuff. It's, Boseiju full art foils and friggin' Sensei's Divining Top and friggin', everything, raised foils, etched foils, serialized. And I'm like, I don't move that stuff on a daily basis. Like I try to stick onto the 100 and under. And really most of what I do is going to be within in the realm of 2 to 20. I did follow your show. I clicked on it and followed it when you said that. Just for that, I should invite you to co-host just to put you on the spot. Why am I not? We're friends. Okay, good. Yes. I do not. I wish I did, because if I did, that would be one of the. I really like the Niv Mizzet cards. So I did order SpongeBob sets. I really want to hate myself for the fact that I did, but yes, I did. They really are. I have a set that I'm thinking I might let go. I'm thinking about it. Hold on, I'll show you what it is. I'm thinking about it. Everybody don't get excited. Because it's my last one. I'm thinking about it. And bam, it's my Helpful Hunter in foil. No, I'm just kidding. I love that card though. Ooh, and I do have a couple of shrines. If anybody needs shrine tokens, I know those are hard to find. And apparently a Merit Lage token in there. Why do I have these over here? Hold on. What's up? Oh, because it's miscut. That's why. Holy hell, that's miscut. And you can actually see one of the cut marks over here. Oh, but why do I have this one over here? It's a grist. I don't know why I have the grist over there. I'm sure grist should probably be over here. Miscircumcised. Yeah, but this is like seriously miscut. And I like it when you can see like where the cut marks are, the little marks. That's why that was over there. Okay, that makes sense. And then of course we have the Ochit exclusives. Oh, as always have them. Actually, guys, I don't know if you. I know you guys know Ochit. A lot of you do. Ochit is a great dude, and he does these really cool tokens. So I did this. I gave him the information on how to put these together, and I don't think he's done it yet. But check this out. Here, we'll turn off my spotlight here. So they're little UV boxes. So you can actually see the UV reflective paint that he does with them. This was a mercenary token I had him do me. And it was great. And you can actually switch the cards in and out of here. So like I have some of his others, like some, some really cool tokens. And these, you can either plug them in or they can be run off of a battery pack. I gave him the design work for this. I don't know that he put anything together with it yet, but bug him. I'll sell them. I don't have an issue putting one together and selling. That would be awesome. So I made that, Nemo. I made that box. I put the, and I can make them for about $15. I think it's 15 if you want it plugged in, 17 if you want it battery packed. But yeah, I still have stuff to make them. If anybody ever wants one, that's perfectly fine. I don't have an issue making them and selling them. But I know he does a lot of the art stuff, and I know Dad Guy does too. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of really cool UV reactive. Sorry, I was eating my beard. UV reactive tokens from him. So this is what this is what may be up for sale. Possibly. I would probably want to sell it as a set as opposed to independently. It could be. But it is the Monty Pythons. So this is my last set of them. I thought about grading some of them because they're just dope. I could grade the whole set. Actually, that might not be a bad move. Grade the whole set and have them sequential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, they look clean. Okay, Mimo. Yeah, I can alter that design for anything. I'm quite inventive. I mean, they're I know they're clean. The centering looks good on them, and there's no whitening. So it would be super dope if they all came back in a 10. Nope, that one's off center on the back. That one's centered. Which one was that? Sir Belvedere Scales. We want a shrubbery! We are the knights who say nee! African swallow. Best birds of paradise ever, by the way. Fun fact, if you sell them, I will pay. I don't even know what the market is on these. I don't even know what market is on these. I love Monty Python. The only two monofoils I have are the Loot in the Gem Mint 10, which is graded, and the Alesha Who Laughs at Fate in a, well, not graded, just raw. Let's do this. Volume 2. I might see I might want to grade them. Like it seems like they'd be in a place where it's kind of worth it. Any angels? I do have some angels. Yeah, Dismembers 25. Killer Rabbit sits 30. Black Beast. That's another 8. I mean, it's probably every bit of 120, 130 bucks. I don't know. Maybe I'll grade them. Foil Bloodletter I do have. It's literally in the back of the No Lose box. I will sell it because we haven't had anybody bidding on the No Lose box. Market on it right now is 38. I'd do it for 35. Hey, at Laza Party, what's going on? Let me see what angels I have, Jojo. Sneaky Snake. I mean, to be fair, that's an angel in somebody's eyes, not mine. Dragons. Dragons are angels. Resplendent Angel. That's the other monofoil I have. Notoriously Nath. What's going on? Lyra Dawnbringer. Enchantments. What's going on? What's going on? It's going good, man. It's going good. That's a dog. That's Comet. Artificer, Cleric, Starfish Wizard, Vampire Knight, Starfish Wizard. Really? I'm just seeing what angels I have in here. Ketramos is a god. Paradise Mantle isn't. Those might be the only 2 angels I have in here right now. I think I have some Giadias and stuff like that in here, but yeah, those are the only 2 angels I have. Angels go quick. Oh, wait, let me just make sure I don't have anything up here. I don't think I do. Cheap secret layers. I have a couple of secret layers that are not very expensive. secret layer cards. I don't have any sealed secret layers. Well, that I'm selling, I should say. I don't have any sealed secret layers I'm selling. But I do have secret layers that I have left. I know I had one of them's in here. We have Sphinx of the Second Sun on the secret layer. Mondrak. Oh, it's right there. Market's 42. I'd do 38 on Zimonjak. Got you. Back to basics. I have on the secret layer. And I think the only other and then Snow-Covered Forest and Lightning Bolt, which I actually had set aside to go off to grade because they're really dope looking and they're in great condition. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. I wanna send them off. I want to have some fun stuff, some fun graded stuff to do random stuff with. All right, let me put up that Mondrak for you. Do. No, I didn't want that. Thank you. All right, it is in the buy it now. Oh, my hands are cold. And we're creepily closer to... Yeah, so 1 o'clock I do have a meeting, guys, just so you know. Glad went on, son of a bitch. Before the day gets away from me and I forget to text you, can you bring my Marvel stuff tomorrow? Yes. I all planned on it. Alright. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Oof. Fingers cold. JoJo's Card Addiction. Nope. I can't eat that if you stay on the floor. Thank you. Bam. Gotcha. And I gotta do shipping. Shipping is going to be done this evening as well, so everything will go out. Will get dropped off at the post office tonight. All right. Ooh, any requests here? I got about. I'm going to do a 13-minute. We're going to do a 13-minute last call here. Any requests? Let me know. I do want to look up. I don't think Grist is worth anything, but. Yeah, no, that's bulk. Oh, that one's cool. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. That one's dope. I need to get some more secret layers. That might be what I focus on tonight.
I'll vote for myself if it makes it feel better, you asshole.
Oh, you're that confident?
Yeah.
There's one secret layer that I absolutely will end up getting.
The only reason I think it's you, Neebs, is because if Daniel was cute in your medbay, you were in your medbay.
And I think it's you, because I did a perfectly good task and no recognition.
I didn't see it. I swear to God, I was looking at it. I was seeing that thing fucking move.
Wow, it's not me, so now I'm confused.
The hell's his name?
Well, I'm going to skip then.
Son of a bitch.
Hold on.
There's 3 of us left. One murder, and we're done for.
Right. Everyone stay away from each other.
Yeah, if somebody goes near you, you know they're the one.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Neebs.
Or we could keep an eye on each other. Or, look, I haven't hardly done any of my tasks. So.
Yeah, me neither. I have done more of my tasks. Simon, stop it. I'm going up here and doing more tasks. I have 3 tasks left.
So, who's willing to watch me do a task? Or
I
watch
don't
you do a task.
really want to pay for it, but
just
I want it.
once we're done.
Yeah, I know. Guess what? I'm doing a task and somebody's probably going to murder me.
the
right
Hermit
now.
Druid is really cool looking. I like how they did the posters.
I'm watching you.
I want
Yeah,
this one.
Who are you watching? I'm trying to find this fucking thing.
Yeah. Most recent sale was $3 grand.
I'm wiring 2 in a row.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I found the fucking
You
planet.
just did it?
Yeah. Do you have
I
something
got
that you
so
can do?
much other stuff that I could do with that $3 grand though right now, so
Call a meeting. No.
No. Watch me do shit. Watch me
Secret
do
Layer Showdown. So I'm guessing
Don't even think about playing that
So we
bullshit.
want some new stuff? Yes. So, hey, Simon, you're not even doing task you're running
Hold on. Where are you going?
I've got to go and
Where
get
you going,
into
you son of a bitch? Come here. Come
Let
here.
me know
I'm
when you're
going
doing a
to the
task.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Are you doing it now?
No, I have to get to the task.
Let's speak by the button. Where's the button?
Hold on. Gotta get in the damn door. Son of a shit.
Oh, a lot of these are really cool.
Oh, is it there alone?
It's gotta be him. You'd have killed me by now, right?
No, it's you, Neebs. It's probably you.
Nexus of Fate is dope. Mayhem Devil's cool. This is from that one right there is from the set that I have, but it's the expensive one. I had the Valakut at one point. I sold it. Spell Pierce is dope. Renin 6 is dope. Relentless Rats is really cool. Look at the offer you can't refuse. It's a little cat. And then Ragavan. 2003.
That's right. You gotta got me, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's
The
it's
Druid.
Jellyfish jar?
Ugh, gotta kill the jellyfish.
Yeah, man, I'm already sour on this Navy thing.
You are.
Yeah. Took us forever to get the shark.
Yeah, the number that I had on there is just market, so that way I didn't have to look everything up every time.
Hey,
I know I have to. If I go too long with this stuff, I'll have to double check. But
Ascended pipe, that's pretty good. Yeah, cluster grenade. Yeah, I've never used one of those. You think they'll work on jellyfish? I don't know. Try it in the water.
of course, it's going to be the last stack I look through. 7. I'd do it for 5.
Guys, what's going on? I don't know, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. That's right, T-Rex.
Yeah, it's a super cool card. I love these posters. The only poster I did not like was the Markov. The Markov was just not my cup of tea.
I am too. Jesus, I just need to see it. Could you not? Because it's me. Where is my baby going? They No, Sal.
Baby,
No, Sal.
wait it.
No, Sal.
What you doing?
All right, Simon, you get on Sal.
Come on, baby.
That's this thing that knocked out his dad.
Oh, God. Come on, Sal. Come on. Oh, God.
Careful now.
Oh, God. There's a T-Rex right there.
Spicy box? I don't know. How spicy is the box? How spicy? I feel like I need to. I put it in the. I put it under your name in the buy it now. By the way, I feel like I need to. I want to. I kind of want to do this as a prize in something.
Oh, that's not Sal.
I'm gonna light these things.
It's so cool, and I want somebody to be able to get it.
Then we run down.
This
Get the hell out of here. Okay.
is another, and it's kind of like those posters. That is just. I love. I couldn't not put this in a slab. It's just such a cool card. And you get the Galta Store Championship promo. This is just my little baby. Beta raised dead.
All right, let's go down. There's a beautiful
I just sourced a whole bunch of stuff, alpha through
This is great experience.
Well, not just us enjoying this together, but just light it.
alpha through fourth. The Ketramose. I gotta figure out what the hell to do with that Ketramose. I've got the Radiant Lotus first place foil topper on the way coming back from PSA. That's a 10. But I don't know what to do with that. The Ketramose I could send off, but I'm like, I feel like that would just go into an absurdity category for a modern card. Where it just would be a little more than I really would. If it comes back in a 10, I'm looking at probably, $800 to $1,000 on that card. And I don't know that I want to do. I'd rather just sell it at. I'd rather sell a $150 card at $120 and let somebody enjoy it than try to find somebody to buy it at $800.
Maybe God will take us soon, Mr. Fake.
It's a much easier way to live. It really is. Oh, let me put this.
Just kind of where you are. Looking back at the bushes. You said you were going to hide her and you were out in the open.
I hid, then, and I made my way.
In the world today.
Kinda.
Remember that joke?
Off of it, but we're making our way south.
Making our way in the world today. Takes everything you got.
What's that from?
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help.
Chaos Max Dragon, what's going on?
Learning a new skills that is spinning all
Where you like to go.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows
Your name. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm making my way. I just don't want to mess up.
And they're always going for it. I just messed my hair up.
Making a way in the world today takes everything you got.
Wish we could do a video where Josh doesn't sing that.
It sure would help a lot.
What do y'all think about the tree?
What tree?
Shut up about your fucking tree.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Alcohol
Break next beat.
won't save the day. Sometimes you gotta go.
All right. All right, I got a 3-minute warning, guys. If you guys want me to thumb through anything, please let me know.
Hey, Timmy.
Um,
Reading here.
I'd be more than happy to.
Such a good father. I and my son.
But I got a 3-minute warning.
I'm awesome.
So this is what we've got for you, and it's actually already in the buy it now. So you got the Surge foil, or the Cosmos foil swamp, the Cosmos foil mountain, ooh, with the swirl. A really cool swirl right there. That's a Pokemon thing. The regular and Entomb. Hilarious. That card? Yes, I do. I don't know. I have to take a peek. Road to 100 Galaxy Swamps.
Everybody okay? What the fuck?
There was a lot more people on this plane.
Timmy?
Well, I'm gonna go in order.
You the one with the kid?
The lands non-foil are usually around $1.
You and your twin brother. Identical, by the way. Really? Yeah.
The
Asian.
Yeah.
Mortal
Asian.
Kombat.
Asian.
Let's
Asian.
see. I literally have been just sourcing stuff, older stuff. So MLR.
Of course there are black agents. I say that like I know, but I don't know. All right. Well, we need to eat. We need to survive. I'm gonna find Timmy, my white son.
Is it number 71 or number?
Oh, look at this. I got some sort of a weapon. Oh, don't hit her. Why not? What's wrong with you? Can I get stuff from her?
Number 71, so it's from Torment.
Well, she's dead now. I just took something off of her. Yeah, you're wearing her clothes
It was
now.
non-foil.
You're a sick bastard. There you go. Well, at least I didn't bang her. What's this? Oh, yeah, it looks like a dodo. Like a life
It's
driver.
got a little. It's got some edge wear.
We call it.
$4.
Okay, no, that's a life preserver. Yeah, and that's for chickens. So, I'm still trying to get the stone weapons. Stone pickaxe.
Oh, I guess you need stone. Start digging, Bubba. You know, that's what I mean. Look, this is like Minecraft. I'm sure there's stone all under us.
Just gotta level up. So, should we start building the barn? Probably gonna be here for a while.
Build a barn here?
Huh?
I do not. I just sold them all.
What's wrong with your voice?
RT.
I sold all the ones that I've sorted so far.
Sound like big garden.
Can't even say that.
I don't know why I can't say
Stinks. Nobody knows what you're gargling now.
I'm just gonna double check and make sure. I think I put them back actually.
Yeah. Looks like it's just me and you.
No, hold on, I want to try something.
Okay.
These are the
That was
GPs.
like art. The big obelisk over there.
These are Zendikars. And the Theroses. No, I might have put. I think I just have the regulars. I put them back already. Woo! Alright. Temporary listing.
Welcome to a moment of calmness from One A Day. That's right, a calming moment from a vitamin brand. Wait, don't zone out yet. One A Day multivitamins help provide nutritional support for your well-being as part of a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're navigating a busy day or seeking quiet reflection, One A Day vitamins are here for you. Choose clarity,
Hilarious.
choose wellness, choose
Quattro
One A Day
Dolares.
multivitamins. Science that matters for nutritional support. Grab your One A Day vitamins at your favorite retailer today.
Alright, it is in the under your name in the buy it now, buddy.
So, that's what I that. Yeah, well, shit. You have to buy the one and two shorts. Okay, sorry, yeah. Alright,
Skeleton, you're making this difficult. Come on, here.
okay.
How many times does that happen? You pop into a random stream and you're like, hey, you got a Mortal Kombat? And you actually have one. I just happened to have gotten it like 2 days ago, too.
Crap, stamina. Wish you could find stuff, Ross.
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
Awesome sauce. Gotcha.
Alright, give me a moment. I just need to get dressed. Pretty luck. That makes no sense. I was naked already.
I've already seen you. Calm down.
I know.
Crap, that hurt.
Hey, you there, bud?
Yep.
You're the hero.
Okay.
Yes.
Bam. Got you down. All right, guys. Last call. One-legged. I got your stuff here.
Now stop. You did that. Oh, shit. You just fall to the ground already? Is that you?
Oh.
Guy, you say so much worse.
It's from the ground.
All right.
Think just 'cause we're fighting
Death by
around,
Nadu.
shut the door.
That's true. You did say that. I
What's going on, bud? Gotcha. All right. Excellent. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody for coming in. I am gonna be back on Saturday for a little bit. I do have a card show on Saturday too. You are most welcome. If you guys need anything in the meantime, please do not hesitate. DM me. More than happy to help out any way I can. Dad guy, I'm gonna put those in the in my marketplace for you. Pick them up whenever. I'm also going to put the other stuff in my marketplace. Why do I have? Oh, that was the giveaway count. Okay, gotcha. I'm also going to put the other stuff in there for Paradox. But I love you all. Let's, there's somebody under raid. I love you all. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
And us. Yes.